Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Janelle, and we're from Traffic Services.
We're currently coming to you from the recorded studio. What do we call this place?
It's our safety programs, video.
It's the office. We're in the office at Safety Programs at Traffic Services, and we're coming to you to talk about Santa Claus Parade. This year, we're not going to be having the regular Santa Claus Parade. In fact, there is no Santa Claus Parade that'll be going through the streets of Toronto, and we're a little sad about that, but there's good news.
Santa's still coming to town.
Santa's still coming. In fact, we had a big role, at least the Toronto Police have a really big role in making that possible, but more of that later. I wanted to talk to you about Santa Claus Parade of years gone by.
Yes, I worked many of those Santa Claus parades.
So
and
have I.
I think my favorite part was Santa Claus and the hot chocolate with the little marshmallows inside. Those were
Do they not
my
normally
favorite.
have marshmallows?
Well, I don't know, but the Santa Claus parade
Had marshmallows.
had marshmallows, and it was divine, delicious.
Well, the Toronto Police has historically been involved with probably all of the Santa Claus parades because they were held in Toronto, at least the Toronto Santa Claus Parade. And there were hundreds of officers that would go out and make it possible, whether it be closing the roads or helping with crowds and sometimes marching in the parade.
Absolutely, making sure Santa got on his way.
Have you ever marched in the parade?
I have not. I was always riding a motorcycle, and it was always freezing.
It's funny how that works. Motorcycles in cold weather are not necessarily a fun combination. And,
But we come out for Santa Claus. We do
absolutely.
anything to make sure Santa Claus can come to town.
So your fondest memory is Santa Claus?
Yeah, he's my favorite.
So it's funny, I started as an auxiliary officer, and people may not know this, but the majority of officers that you would have seen at the Santa Claus Parade on the parade route itself were auxiliary officers. They were volunteers who are uniform members.
Yeah.
They go out and they have a great time interacting with the public and helping. It's one of the best events. And I was an auxiliary for 12 years before becoming a police officer, and that was an every year event. I knew where I was going to be for
Well,
Santa
without
Claus
them,
Parade.
it wouldn't happen. There's so many of them, and they do a phenomenal job of getting the streets closed and assisting and doing just about every bit of work to get all the parade floats
and
down.
wearing Rudolph noses.
They do wear.
Those are some of my fondest memories, and we might have some photos of me wearing one. So
I didn't have to wear one. My nose was already red because it was frozen off. But
naturally
it's all
red.
good.
Fantastic. Well, we've got a number of people we're going to talk to, some officers that have worked at the parade, to talk to them about what they thought of and their memories of the event. And we're going to try and get a hold of a couple of our auxiliary members to talk to them about their experiences. So stay tuned.
Joining us is Erin from Parking Enforcement. Welcome, Erin.
Hey Janelle.
We're talking Santa Claus Parade. What's your favorite memory of Santa Claus Parade?
So working Santa Claus parades are very different from when I was a kid attending them. So I got to see, the joy that I experienced as a kid, but as an adult. So it's really that for me is seeing all the kids super excited. They're all excited to see Santa, all the awesome, cool, colorful floats. It's really just like the magic and the joy in the kids that is really my favorite part of the day.
Mine too. Mine too.
Acting Staff Sergeant Mike Liebman from 32 Division on the phone. I have my microphone pointed at a speakerphone. This is how high tech our connection is. But Mike, you've got a lot of experience with Santa Claus Parade.
Well, I've been with Toronto Police Auxiliary since 2001, so I'm coming up to 20 years. So I've gone, I think in all the years, I only missed 2 out of the 20 years working with Toronto Police. I've only missed 2 Santa Claus parades.
Probably because you were sick or something important like the birth of a child.
Well, I think one of them was with a child, because, I have a 3-year-old now. And another one, I think I was out of town for... there was some kind of family event that I couldn't miss. So, but when I was here, I never missed a Santa Claus parade.
That's amazing.
It's one of the most uplifting events, being with all the families, every culture, enjoying that feeling, holiday season, seeing kids and parents and friends together. It's kind of nice because it's all one community in this event, and it's the greatest reward.
That's amazing.
The positive energy that goes on at this event is something that probably carries some people through the entire year. I know it's special for me, and there's no other event in the city that has such a huge turnout. It's incredible. It's also a nice opportunity to see, just like you're saying, all the officers that you and I worked in the same division, but officers that we may not have seen regularly during the year. We'll see a lot of people that we haven't seen at this big event, since it's encompassing the entire auxiliary.
It's the Santa Claus Parade reunion.
Joining us is Constable Bryce Levere from the Motor Squad unit here at Traffic Services. Welcome. So what's your favorite Santa Claus memory?
My favorite Santa Claus memory would be, I would have to say 3 years ago. My daughter would have been 9 years of age, and I slipped and told her I was going to get her a surprise that day. And she was all excited, and she's like, "What's the surprise?" "I can't tell you, I'm going to ruin it." So there I was on Bloor Street at the beginning of the parade, and I was trying to get pictures of all the floats and Santa Claus on the float. And I just standing there minding my own business, and the kids were walking by with their families, hot chocolate, and everybody involved, other police officers. Then I got a tap on the shoulder. I looked back, it was Santa Claus. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me. This is a win-win, And I says, "How's your day?" He says, "Amazing." He says, "Are you here to escort me to my chariot, my sleigh?" And I said, "I'm not, but I will help you out. What do you need?" I said, "Well, me and Mrs. Claus have to make our way." And some other gentleman shows up. He says, "No, officer, I have this. I'm in charge here." I said, "Okay, no problem. Santa Claus, before you go, can I ask you a favor?" And he says, "Anything for the Toronto police officers." I says, "My daughter was just expecting a photo of you on your sleigh." I says, "How about a little message for her?" And he says, "I would love to." And I gave my camera to a colleague, and he said, "Ellie, I hope you've been a good girl this year, and I hope you get everything that you've wished for, and I'll be expecting a letter in the mail shortly, and have a great day." And I was just beside myself. And growing up, I've always enjoyed parades, and putting a big smile on my daughter's face was actually remarkable. And I must have had I still have Father of the Year award. And after doing that, you're helping out with a good cause to bring cheer and joy to a sometimes somber time of year for some folks, right? But definitely enjoy partaking in the parade. And we used to do our escorts, and we used to put on a show for them too. So that was magical on its own. And I that is my best memory, is Santa Claus putting on a video for moi and my daughter, and partaking in the parade, putting on a show for the kids and all the family members.
So I heard the Motor Squad had a big part in helping Santa this year.
We did. 2020 has been a hard year on everyone. Since the Santa Claus Parade could not have an actual parade for people to come out and safety, we escorted Santa Claus and his float from his secret location to another secret location. But while en route, some people did get a sneak peek, and I'm sure they got some pictures. I'm really excited for folks to see this secret location and the video that they made.
I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you to the Motor Squad for helping Santa out this year.
Not a problem. We enjoy it. Great teamwork. It's always a pleasure working with the entire crew. And I'm so excited for Saturday, December 5th at 7 p.m. And I believe it's going to be on CTV.
Yes.
So excited.
Tune in.
Thank you so much for joining us on our walk down memory lane. We've really enjoyed sharing with you all our Santa moments.
Absolutely. So tune in December 5th at 7 p.m. CTV. Don't forget your hot chocolate and marshmallows.
And wear pajamas, like cozy ones. No way, come on.